What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 2 battle for the PCL. Today we're facing off against the Penn State Nittany Lions. I'm not sure what the reference is. I'm assuming it's maybe college football, basketball, something like that. Anyways, this is going to be an interesting game because we are playing against Nebris, and honestly, I've never played him before. I don't know what his skill level is like. His team is really interesting. There's a couple of threats that are pretty noticeable to our team, but there's a couple of things that I'm looking at and I'm saying we should be pretty good here. But we have a really good matchup. Dragapult goes in. Same thing with Rotom Wash, and Surfetch with the Dynamax obviously just obliterates him. So might as well just hop into the draft or the team builder because we're about to play it in like 5 minutes. So I'll try and get this done quickly. Now, our team is Dragapult, Snorlax, Roserade, Umbreon, Piloswine, Karkle, Rotom Wash, Espeon, Surfetch, which is our Dynamax captain, and Morgrem. Well, he has a team of Gyarados, Mandibuzz, Rotom Heat, Steelix, which is his Dynamax captain, Passimian, Meowstic, male only, Mew, Vaporeon, Roselia, and Galar Linoon. Now, biggest threats right off the bat, Gyarados is terrifying with Dragon Dance. Very, very scary. Passimian, a Choice Scarf Passimian, is terrifying because it outspeeds my Dragapult. And there's the Mew that can be very scary because of potential setup options. So let's just go ahead and jump into the team that we are bringing to this battle. Alright, so first up we have our Dragapult avatar. It's been on the screen this entire time. It is Choice Specs this week. We have Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, and a U-Turn. Looking at his team, the only things that resist the Shadow Ball are the Mandibuzz and the Linoon. I don't expect the Linoon to be coming, or Linoon is immune to it, obviously, but I don't expect the Linoon to come. The Mandibuzz I can see coming, but that's why we have Thunderbolt here. Also, you look at his Dragon Resist, he has just the Steelix. That's it. So I might be able to just click Dragon Pulse on everything if he doesn't bring the Steelix. I also have U-Turn as just a very good way to gain momentum and go into some of my other threats. Speaking of other threats, we have Spin Cycle, our Rotom Wash. Rotom is terrifying. I didn't even go into EV spreads for the what is it called? The Dragapult. I might as well try and do that. It's our primary win con. He has 1 Ghost Resist and 1 Immunity, and I outspeed literally everything. I have almost no EVs in speed. I have 76 EVs in speed, and that's it. No Timid Nature, just modest. Moving on, Rotom, though. It is Citrus Berry this week. Yep, Citrus Berry. It has Levitate, of course, obvious. Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Hex, and Will-O-Wisp. This is here to be an anti-setup mon. It has a ton of EVs in special attack because it doesn't need too many EVs in defense to do what I want it to do. It's HP in defense, so Scarf Passimian never 2 kills me after a Citrus pops, and it always will pop no matter what. And I can also always burn it after that with the Willows, which is very nice. And basically the whole thing is I want to burn everything he has, and then Hex or Volt Switch or Hydro Pump if it's the Steelix. Our next mon is going to be our Espeon here with the leftovers. Magic Bounce, right? Magic Bounce? Please tell me it's Magic Bounce. Yes, it is, thank God. It's an interesting set because we're running Dazzling, Stored Power, Shadow Ball, and Calm Mind. Stored Power is amazing if we can get off 2 Calm Minds. If we get off 1 Calm Mind, it's not that great, but it's still very useful, very helpful because his team doesn't appreciate this coverage at all. We have ways to kind of get to this, kind of build this up because of the one of our later mons having screens, but the biggest threat to this thing is the Passimian. That's if it's Scarfed, because knockoff or U-Turn is a threat. It's super effective and he can switch out in the case of U-Turn and knock off because it probably will be able to just really wear me down. And on the other hand, there's the Steelix, which is just resisting all my moves except for Shadow Ball, and that's not the strongest thing I can hit him with, and he can just obliterate me with the Gyro Ball or the Heavy Slam. Our next mod is our Dynamax captain, Leak Mill. This time I learned properly. I'm holding the Leak. This item, the Leak, is an amazing item. It works for Farfetch'd, it also works for Surfetch'd. This thing is incredible. Knockoff, first impression, just in case it's just a good bug stab move, just to be, or not bug stab move, a bug move, just in case things get out of hand. Also, in case I get like whirlwinded out or I can't get a KO and I need to keep this thing around for later, first impression is just a good way to do it if I haven't already used my Dynamax option. Close Combat and Brave Bird are going to be like staples every single week. 1 boost my attack, 1 boost my speed when Dynamax, so it's very, very good. We also have, I believe, speed to outpace everything when we're at +1, so very important. Our next mon is Manfred, the Piloswine. Self Rocks, Rock Slide, Icicle Crash, Bulldoze. No priority this week. Didn't really need it. I have Bulldoze over Earthquake because I'm worried about a potential Dragon Dancing or Agilitying Mew. If that's the case, Bulldoze will lower its speed to make it so it's not as big of a threat, which is, I think, very, very important in this situation here. Moving on, it's obviously Violet. And our final mon is Elfo, the Morgrem. Holding the Violet with Thunderwave, Reflect, Nasty Plot, and Drain Kiss. This thing is not going to sweep. If he doesn't bring the what is it called? The Steelix, then I should be in a really good spot with this thing because it's super, super good. I have speed to make sure I can outspeed a Scarf Gyarados. when I paralyze it, which is very important. So yeah, I just got the call from Nebris, so I gotta hop into the battle. So just give me. Oh no, he said he's just gonna hop in the washroom quickly. So we got a bit more time, so that's good. Basically, my thought process behind this was that I really wanted to make sure I can paralyze things that were kind of fast, especially the Pessimian. If I can get a Reflect and then Nasty Plot up, after one Nasty Plot, I should be able to 2 KO most Mandabuzzes, which is very nice. And I beat them 1v1 because of Draining Kiss. So the only thing is, because I'm running Prankster, right? Yeah, please, thank God. Because I'm running Prankster, I actually can't paralyze the Mandibuzz. So that's something to note that I have to be aware of. One thing I am kind of concerned about is the timer in this. We went to timer last week. We did end up getting the 4-0 we just had to click one move and we were going to guarantee win. There was no chance he had of winning that game. So we took the timer win. But if we go to timer again this week, there's a chance we don't get the full diff if we win or lose. So I want to make sure we can get that because diff could come into a huge factor this season. But anyways, I'm going to stop the video here and I will start up again when we are in the battle. All right, we're back. I'm going to just decide the rules really quickly. So again, like I was saying with this battle, I am worried about the Steelix. I'm worried about the Scarf Pessimian if it is Scarfed. If it's not Scarfed, then it's not that big of a threat. But yeah, I'm really expecting Specs Dragapult to just put in tons of work, and hopefully it does. If it does, it'd be fantastic. So fingers crossed for that. I'm also hoping our DYNAMAX captain can put in a lot of work. DYNAMAX captains went just bananas week 1. It was ridiculous how good they did. So I'm hoping we can just do the same, because I think our Surfetch only got 1 KO in week 1 against Eric. So yeah, I'm gonna just adjust my mic quickly, so sorry if you hear anything. But anyways, fingers crossed here. Fingers crossed. Okay, so what does he bring? He brings Steelix, Mew, Rotom Heat, Pessimian, Mandibuzz, and Roselia. Very interesting. Okay. Thinking here. No Gyarados is surprising. Very surprising. No Vaporeon is it's interesting. But the good news is Shadow Ball just runs through his team outside the Mandibuzz. The Roselia could be kind of a pain to deal with, and I'm a little bit concerned. Do I lead off with my... I don't want to lead off my DYNAMAX captain in case he's off with his Steelix. What do I want to lead off with? I think I'll lead off with Rotom here. It's my best overall lead against everything he has. If he leads off with the Roselia, that sucks, but I can just go hard into my Espeon, which could scare it out, so I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, so let's start off with the Rotom here. I'm going to go with Eltho, Manfred, Leak Mill, Celestine. Also, shout out to whoever was in the comment section of the draft analysis for suggesting Celestine as a nickname for Espeon. I like the name. I'm going to go with it. Really good way to, have Celine and Celestine as my Umbreon and Espeon pairing. So, good luck to my opponents. Let's see if we can have a good game that does not go to timer. That's kind of all I'm hoping for here. Just a good game that does not go to timer with no hacks. A lot to ask for, I know. Anyways, let's see what he's got. Who is he going to lead with? And I gotta be quick with my calcs here, so I should probably put my calcs in the yeah, I should probably do that. I think they already are in, which is no, they're definitely not in already. Okay, so he's off with his Rotom. My Rotom wins against him. He definitely has... I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch here, because if he goes into the, what is it called, what's the name of that thing, the Roserade, I can get momentum, which is very important. So I'm going to do that here. I Volt Switch. He switches out. Is he going to go into Steelix here to stall my momentum, or does he go into the Roselia? That one, which he does. Fantastic. And I can get my Volt Switch off, which is going to do absolutely nothing. So I have a couple options here. I can go hard into my Espeon and get a free Calm Mind. That's not going to help me too much, though. Alpha's not going to help at all. Dragapult isn't going to do anything because it's special. And if I go Leak Mill, I have to go for the Brave Bird. Let's see. I think Celestine is my play, and I think I'm actually just gonna straight up Calm Mind and then go for the attack, because if I Calm Mind, I'll skip a +1 hit off on the Steelix, which is very important. That way I can make sure that I always do a huge chunk of damage to it to really help my Surfetched endgame, which I think is very important. So what is he going to end up doing? I'm actually just going to grab my team really quick to pull that in the calc, because I don't want to waste time, since I've been doing that the past few games I had. So he switches out. Does he go into Steelix here? Saloon, which is Mandibuzz? Mandibuzz. So this is not going to appreciate taking a +1 Dazzling Gleam from my Espeon here. So let's type in Espeon, Celestine, perfect. It is +1, and I'm going to go to Mandibuzz here. This shouldn't do a ton of damage. If he's max special defense, oh my god, that's it? Really? We only do 47 to 56 if he's max special defense. Knockoff doesn't kill me, which is huge, so I'm just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam here. Hopefully I can 2 kill him. That'd be great if he's not max in special defense. But let's see how much this does. Okay. Okay. He goes for knockoff. That's fair. Again, big thing is I really want to chip this mon down. Kind of wishing I was Life Orb now or something, but not the end of the world. I go for Dazzling Gleam again. Going to be good to get the damage off on it. Really wear it down to the point where it can't come in on rocks in the instance I do get them up. Again, if he switches out, okay, we outspeed everything on his team. He can't go hard into the Pacinian. If he does, then it's probably going to die because I'm at +1. And yeah, I think he has to go for the knockoff of the U-turn here. But he switches out. What is he going to do? What's he going into? He goes into F9, which is the Rotom. All right, here's my question. The Rotom heats. If it's a fast, bulky, if it's a Scarfer, okay, we did decent bit there. He might have, ooh, okay. Sword Power always does the most, so I'm just going to go for the Sword Power here. Hopefully we can do a good amount to him, and he's probably just going to get the KO on me here with the Volt Switch. We'll see if he's Scarfed right now. That'd be good information to know. Is he Scarfed? He is definitely Scarfed, okay. But he's Scarfed into Shadow Ball, which is good information. It's good to know. How do I want to do this? How do I want to play this out? Okay, let's see. What does he have? What do I have here? I have Elfo. Elfo resists. I can get up a free... Oh, no, I can't do that because the Steelix is still around. Okay, I'm going to go... Because he's going to outspeed me. That's a good play there. Going for Shadow Ball there is good. Okay, in comes what I want to go into. I can go into this and get my rocks up, which I think is not a bad option here. So I'm going to go into Manfred, get my rocks up. He has the Mandibuzz, which is cool, but Stealth Rocks will come out, and hopefully we can keep him up full game. If the Mandibuzz comes in, he's going to outspeed me. He'll be able to defog them away, but he'll still be taking damage to the point where I can hopefully get the KO with an Icicle Crash on it. But he shouldn't be fearing anything here, really. Yeah, kind of bummed that he went into being Scarfed on this thing. It means he might not be Scarfed on the Pacimian, but he really has a lot to fear with my speed, especially my Dragapult. So yeah, hopefully we can keep up our rocks. If he attacks me, honestly, that'd be fine with me. It's not going to do too much to me at all. Like, if I type in my Piloswine and a Rotom Heat, that's Choice Scarf. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does 16 to 19%. So that's nothing. I can take those as much as I want. I'm good there. The only thing that would suck is if he goes into Pacinian or something. And is that what he's going to do? Is he going to go? He goes into Drunky. That's definitely going to be Pacinian. Okay. Okay. I have 2 options here. One, I can Icicle Crash, or I can switch out, or I can go for the Bulldoze here, which would make him slower than my my Dragapult no matter what, even though he'd get the +2 boost. So I'm thinking that's a good play here. I'm going to quickly check out what he has left. How badly do I need this thing? I don't need it that badly. I'm just going to go for the Bulldoze here. He is going to get to -1 in speed. He's going to get the +2 attack. He goes to the knockoff. Interesting. Okay, so it's good to know because, I mean, yeah, I Bulldoze him. He's going to get to -1, and if he's Scarfed, that's big. If I Pacimian. Choice Scarf, let's see. And if he's not Scarfed, and then he's -1, he reaches 96 speed. He'll still outspeed me if he's max special attack, or max speed. So I think now is a good time for me to go for the Icicle Crash. If he switches in the Mandibuzz, cool. He goes for, okay, so he's not Scarfed. That's a big play. That's big. He ends up being Drain Punch instead. Wow. Wow. Okay. He might be Assault Vest. Okay, I might have really misplayed there by getting this +1 boost in speed. Good news is if I go into Surfetched, where's my Surfetched Calc, and I end up going for Brave Bird, or whatever it is. God, I gotta find it. Cerebi. It's, what is it called? DYNAMAX moves. God, I really want to speed this up. It sucks that I can't calc. Let's see if I go for Max Airstream. If I type in Brave Bird, how strong is the attack? Brave Bird is 140 base power, so if I go for a 140 base power Brave Bird, that's going to nuke him, unless he's got the super reduction berry. So I think I'm going to go into Leaf Mill here. I'm going to Dynamax. I will outspeed, which is amazing, because, yeah, I'm guaranteed outspeed. And I can go for the Dynamax Brave Bird. So Max Airstream comes out. I wish I could say this for a bit later, but I guess I'm going to have to use it to break. And it sucks. We've already lost 2 of our monsters. His team hasn't been chipped down too much, so he's done a really good job against me. The fact that he's not Scarf Bassimian sucks. So I was really expecting Scarf Bassimian. Good news is we know he's not close combat. At least he might not be because he has 1 stab option. Blissey's just going to stay in, and he doesn't remember the fact that we're going to outspeed him. Unless he's got the flying reduction barrier, which I hope he doesn't, because if he does, that'd be... I don't think I have a flying type outside of... No, I don't think I have a flying type at all. So, yeah. Anyways, Surfetch comes out, gets its double... It's, what is that? What that thing's called? The... I'm trying to think of the name of it. HP, that's the word. Max Erection comes out. I don't think he's got the berry. Does he die? Does he sashed? He does not. So he just goes down. That's big. That's really big. So we had our +1 boost in speed. We crit him there. Did not matter at all, but that's what the leak is for. So we get a +1 boost in speed. Now, from what I remember, a max knuckle is not as powerful as a regular close combat, but I can't really do anything about that. So close combat is 120, max knuckle is 95. So if I go for a 95 base power attack and I crit and it's a Steelix, because I assume that's what he's going to go into, and if he's max defense with an impish nature or bold nature, whichever one, doesn't matter. Wow, it's still 65 to 79%. That's insane. If he's max defense, max HP, wow. But he's still, no, he's gonna have the Dynamax will be 2 tons more. Yeah, there's 144 max, and he'll have around 360. So yeah, it's not gonna 2 KO. It'll 2 KO if we get 2 crits in a row, which even that's a 50% chance to get the crit if I have the leak, but I need 2 crits in a row, and he goes into F9 here. So he's gonna, I believe he outspeeds us here. If he burns us, that's gonna suck, but again, I don't mind that. I'm just gonna go for the max knuckle here, get my +1 boost. I'm happy then. If he burns me, whatever, I'm still kind of banking on crits in a way because I have a leak, but he will-o-wisp. Okay, that's fine with me. Does it even work? Yeah, it does. I was like, does that work? So I'm burned. That sucks. Max knuckle comes out. He basically has to choose a sack here, which is nice, but is it going to KO? It's not going to KO. So we didn't get the crit there. Not the end of the world. We had to +1 in our attack. We're going to outspeed everything, which is really good because, again, I don't anticipate him having a scarf on anything else. And the fact that we can get rid of his scarf for here because he's definitely in range of rocks, yeah, we're going to be just blowing through his team. If we get crits, it's game over. 100%, 100%. Yeah. I can change this back to close combat being 120 base power and Braver being 120 base power as he goes into Handle, which is the Mew. Interesting. So I have the knockoff here, which is very nice. We're going to get the +2 in our attack. And how much did we do there? We crit him there, which is beautiful. Like, that's kind of the point. We try and crit with these moves. We take damage from the burn, which sucks. So it just comes down to, are we going to get crits or not? Because that's the big thing. If we don't get crits, then we're boned. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the knockoff here. Really, like, again, he has to be scarfed to outspeed us. Only way, because we are +1. If I go Mew, he's max speed 167. Yeah, I got 172. I'm good. I go for knockoff. Do we get the crit? Do we KO? It does KO. Great. Do we crit him there? We do crit him there. So again, that's the whole point of running the leak. It's a 50-50 chance to crit. So, and he was specs. Interesting. Okay. So again, we don't beat the Rotom. We have to hope dies to rocks. If it doesn't die to rocks, then we're screwed because it could probably KO us with the overheat. If I type in Rotom heat, and if he's offensive, timid nature, yeah, overheat's gonna KO us. He goes to Steelix now. Okay. So in comes the Steelix. This is his Dynamax captain. Okay. All right. A critical hit if he's, let me see, if he's got max defense and impish nature, a critical hit will never KO him if he's max HP, max defense, impish. Okay? But still, I'm really hoping to get that crit because that'd be amazing. But his sturdy's broken. He has the Dynamax here, which he does. Good. And fingers crossed here that we crit. If we don't crit, that would suck because we're burned. Right? So yeah, we're burned. So if I take away that, yeah, we're gonna do 56 to 65 to a non-Dynamax Mon, which is like nothing because this thing is so much more HP. This is the one turn we actually need the crit. Let's see, what is it gonna be? Close combat comes out. We don't crit. Does he KO us now? That's the question. We lose. Oh, that's big. We lose our. Okay. Max Mindstorm. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gone. Yeah, not getting the crit there sucked, but it is what it is. Still, Surf Edge put in work. Good news is, I still have Rotom around. I still have my... I think I have to go... Do I go Rotom or do I go... Can I go Dragapult realistically against this thing? No, I can't. I definitely can't. I'm going to go into Rotom here. Gonna Hydro Pump. I don't think Steelix gets Seed Bomb this generation, so... If it did, that would be terrible. Let's say Steelix. Do you get Grass Move? Does not. Okay. So if he switches out, he's giving up his ability to, what is it called? Dynamax, which is big. So I'm just going to Hydro Pump here. As he stays in, I Hydro Pump, I connect. Do we KO? We definitely don't KO. Wow, that did nothing. Oh, I should have Will-O-Wisp. I should definitely Will-O-Wisp. That's a dumb decision on my part. Okay, that does nothing. I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp here now, though. Because I'm not going to KO with the next hit anyways. I might as well get the Will-O-Wisp off and then KO with Hex the next turn. So, again, all I need to do is really just wear this thing down to the point that I can win with Morgrem or with my Dragapult. That's all I got to do. And once this thing goes down, as well as the... I guess I chip down the... No, once this thing goes down, I can just sweep the Dragon Pulse. So that's kind of the plan here. He's got the Rotom in the back, which will outspeed my Dragapult. It really sucks. Nothing I can do about it, though. So, yeah. Willis comes out. We burn it. Excellent. Both Rotoms burning the Dynamax captains. He goes for a Max Darkness here, which I believe lowers defense. And it doesn't pop us into our berry range, which is big. Max special defense. Oh, okay. Okay, that's... So that means that may not be big. I mean, that might be big is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Gonna go for the Hex here. If I don't KO, I don't KO. It's not the end of the world. But he can get up rocks potentially, which would kind of suck. Again, still not the end of the world if that happens. But Hex comes out. Does a KO. Wow. He's a very specially defensive Steelix, I guess. He goes for Body Press here, which is going to pop us into our barrier range, which is very nice. Because it'll probably allow us to live a hit from the Rotom Heat. So if I go to... Rotom Wash. I'm just going to make sure what my stats are. Oh, he faints. Damn. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Rotom still gets the kill there. Okay, so I'm going to type in for Rotom Heat in case he might... He goes into Prickles. Okay. So... I'm going to... Damn it. Damn it. Okay. I can't. I have to stay in. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp this thing so I can then get the Hex damage off on it. He's Scarfed? Is that a Scarf Roselia? What? It may not be Scarfed. He may just be offensive. And if he is, I mean, if he's timid, he outspeeds me. If he's modest, he outspeeds me, but he's gonna be max speed. Interesting? Question mark? I'm just gonna go for the Hex here. If he goes for another Shadow Ball, I'll know he's... Okay, no, he's definitely not Scarf. So, but he goes for Leaf Storm, which is big because I can go into my Morgrem here. So he's on -2. And his special attack. I'm assuming he's max... whatever that's called. Okay. Morgrem comes out, right? What is it going to do to him? Morgrem does nothing if he's... Well, I'm assuming he's max... He's got to have a lot of speed. Sludge on -2 still does a ton of damage. Wow. I have to go into Dragapult here. I have to. Okay. And I'm just going to go for a Dragon Pulse here. That's so weird. I'm honestly kind of... Like, Shadow Ball shouldn't do too much to me. He's got a very interesting prep. 29 to 35 is what it should do. I'm still my fingers crossed thinking that Morgan can put in work against his team. Yeah. This Roselia is very confusing because, again, I definitely thought it was going to be a Vaporeon. I did not think Roselia was coming at all. He swaps out. What does he go into? 3 minutes till match ends. He goes into... Okay. Interesting. I guess he wants to make sure he doesn't have the... Oh, he's heavy-duty boots. Is that going to come to play here? Okay, no, not at all. It's fine. Dragon Pulse again. We have 3 minutes left on the timer, though. I saw that. So, it's 2-2 now. We definitely have more HP on us, though, which is big. So, we get the KO on the Mandibuzz. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. In comes the Rotom Heat. Okay. Oh, he dropped. So, yeah, no, all we need... Yeah, so we're good. We're good. I don't think there's a way to beat us. I don't think Shadow Ball... Because, yeah, he dropped to... So, if I go back to Roselia, and... He's still burnt, so... He's not natural cure. But if he ends up being modest, and Shadow Ball at neutral, will do 57 to 68 to us. So I'm just going to go for a Dragon Pulse here. How much is this going to do? It's not going to KO, for sure. But I think we're about to pick up a win. He goes for Shadow Ball here. And I think, yeah, I think we've guaranteed it. Ow. That did a lot, wow. Alright, so yeah, we're going to be able to get the win here on the back of basically a whole team effort except for Elpha, which was kind of the mon that I was super excited to see how it was going to pan out with. But yeah, we get the win here. So GG to Nebris. Wow, very, very interesting team, man. Like, really good game. GG's. We're going to do a what's it called? An interview, a post-com interview. So I'm excited for that. So if you guys want to hear that, make sure to go check out his side of the battle. His channel will be linked in the description below, just like the rest of the coaches in the PCL. But damn, that was a hell of a game. Wow, very, very interesting prep on his part. Super, super interesting. But yeah, no, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.